Satnam and welcome. Today we're doing the Kriya for awakening the 10 bodies. And this Kriya is one of my 5 favorite Kriyas, so I hope you enjoy it. This video is giving you a half time, so it's a good place to start. And if you are new to the Kriya or some of the poses that are in the Kriya, I invite you to check out the YouTube video that I did that walks through all of the different poses and ways that you can approach the poses to make sure that you do the best you can and stay safe in the process. So we're going to go ahead and begin, as always, by tuning in with Adi Mantra. So just inviting you to close your eyes as you focus them inward and upward to the brow point. Chin is at a right angle to the body, sitting into the sit bones to lengthen the spine, open the heart and relax the shoulders. Hands are in Gyan Mudra, index and thumb tips together, resting wrists on the knees. And just breathing long and deep here. Following the breath with Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale as you focus on the navel, allowing the navel to just relax. And engaging that diaphragmatic breath. Rubbing palms as you center inward through the breath. Bringing palms into each other, thumbs into the sternum. Inhale deep. Centering within, drawing your awareness inward. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. And let's inhale to tune in with Adi Mantra for guidance and protection. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspending the breath. Exhale, relaxing and resting hands back down in Gyan Mudra. Just noticing how the body receives the sound current within you. So we're going to begin just opening up the spine a little bit. These 2 exercises that we're going to do at the very beginning are just helping to open the energies of the spine, preparing the body for the Kriya. The breath is going to simply follow the movement, however it falls naturally for you. Shoulders relaxed, chin at a right angle to the body, moving from the base of the spine, feeling the pelvis rolling along the floor, creating these big circles. And we're going to take it the other direction. So these are very brief warm-ups. Taking a nice deep inhale at center. Suspending the breath, containing. Exhale, relax and rest in Gyan Mudra. Just noticing how the body receives that. We're going to come into cat and cow pose to open up the spine for a lot of the spinal work that we do in this Kriya. So you can either bring your toes together or extended straight out, but make sure that the knees are under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. You can bring your hands into fists if that feels more supportive. Inhale up and exhale down. Remember that the body stays stable. The only thing that moves is the navel and the head in opposite direction of the navel. Inhaling as the head rises, navel presses down. Exhale as you reverse. Mentally vibrating Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale for deeper benefits. And inhale as you press down, suspend, hold the posture. Exhale as you stretch it back, forehead on the mat, just rest there. Breathe long and deep. Bringing hands to the knees, press down to lift the body up one vertebra at a time, with the head being the last thing to rise up. So we're going to begin our Kriya for awakening the 10 bodies, and we're going to begin with stretch pose. And again, always work within the limits of your own body and allow yourself to grow from where you are, and let that be the place that gives new possibilities. So what you're going to do is you're going to come onto your back, and ideally you're rooted, lengthening through the tailbone so that your navel is really rooted, and you're lengthening through the fingertips, and the feet come up. Heels are 6 inches off the mat. Eyes are open, focused at the toes in breath of fire. If you need to support your lower back, you can bring your lower back. If you need to, one leg first, half time, and then the other. Just really allow yourself to be where you are. And we're going to begin breath of fire. Remember to relax the shoulders, keep the chin in, lengthen through so that you're really able to just allow the body, the core of the body, to lift the body up. You're doing great. Last 20 seconds. And inhale deep. Exhale, relax. And just hug the knees in. Stretch it out here. And we're going to come into tuck pose. So you're staying right where you are. And the only thing you're going to do is you're going to bring the chin into the chest, and you're hugging the knees, shoulders are relaxed, eyes are closed, focus inward at the brow point, breath of fire. Doing beautiful. Last 30 seconds. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And inhale deep. Exhale as you relax the head down, stretch it out there if you need to, and then just rest for a moment as you allow the body to integrate what you've done so far. Palms facing up, legs extended, slightly apart from each other, arms slightly apart from the body in corpse pose, Savasana, just resting. And let's keep the energy moving. Hugging knees to the chest, bringing the chin in to rock up and down on the spine a couple of times, balancing the energies of the body, coming all the way forward on your next breath. We're going to come into ego eradicator. And sitting nice and tall, sitting into the sit bones. Your mudra, the fingertips are coming in. You're having an action of pulling and pressing away from each other so that the fingers are away from the thumbs. So you're going to lift your arms up, straight up, and then just relax. Draw the shoulders down so that you're at 60 degrees. Make sure you're really sitting into the sit bones. You're lengthening up. Your head is above the heart, is above the hips. Your eyes are closed, focused inward, and we begin once again, breath of fire. Remember, breath of fire is equal parts inhale, exhale. You're allowing the navel to breathe for you. Mentally vibrating the sapnam, sapnam, sapnam. And I always like to say, if you're feeling it in your shoulders and neck area, check your chin. Make sure it's at a right angle to the body. Check your shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed. And most importantly, check your sit bones. Make sure you're rooted, sitting into the sit bones to lengthen the spine, and make sure that the head stays above the heart, stays above the hips. Keep going. Doing beautiful. Last 20 seconds. Now inhale deep. Suspend the breath as you bring the thumb tips over the heart, over the head. Bring the fingertips straight up. Squeeze the root log. Keep the eyes focused inward at the brow point. Squeeze. Feel the energy moving up the spine, consolidating, building the prana in the body, distributing it. And exhale and release, relax, and just rest there, noticing how the body receives that. These spaces of integration, remember, are very important. So just give yourself permission to just be present in the non-action and allow yourself to receive. So we're going to move into life nerve stretches. So once again, sitting into the sit bones. If your sloop is slumping back, make sure that you just close your legs a little bit more so that you can really be in that rooted position. We're going to bring our arms at center. And we're going to inhale at center, exhale to the left, lengthening, inhale center, exhale to the right. So the chin stays at right angle to the body, Ideally, the arms are hugging the ears. You're lengthening and you're really rooted and sitting into the hip bones so that you can move from the power of your navel through the breath. The breath is really what engages the movement. Elbows as straight as you comfortably can. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Last 10 seconds. Inhale deep at center. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release, relaxing the hands down, just resting there. Taking a moment. We're going to continue with life nerve stretch for a bit. So now what we're going to do for the next one, we're going to extend the arms out if you can, reaching the toes, if not grasping the ankles, but whatever you can. Make sure that you're lengthened, that the chin is in. We inhale as we open the heart, exhale as we lengthen forward, extending. So you really want to think of leading with the heart as opposed to the head. And that means that you keep the neck lock applied so that your chin is at a right angle to the body rather than your head looking forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Relax the shoulders. Again, really feel yourself rooted through the sit bones, really stable in that, allowing that to really be supporting your movement because you're moving from the support of the earth. You're engaging the movement from the navel and using the breath to facilitate the movement. Last 10 seconds. Now inhale up, suspend the breath, stay connected, squeeze the root lock. Exhale as you slowly release, slowly relax. Bring your legs together, shake it out. Windshield wipers. And coming onto your back to stretch it out a little. Rock side to side. And then just come back into corpse pose, taking a moment here. Just a little moment to integrate. And go ahead and hug knees to the chest. Bring the chin in, rocking up and down on the spine. Coming all the way forward on your next breath. So we're going to engage the spine. This time we're going to work with flexibility of the spine. So we're going to begin with camel ride with the hands on the shins. Inhale forward, exhale back. So again, the most important thing about camel ride is that you want to keep the chin at a right angle. You're moving as if you're pressing the navel forward and back, As you press forward, arms move up so that the heart is lifted to the ceiling, and then really give yourself permission to stretch back. So it's very easy to want to let the head move with the body. You really want to apply neck lock in order to really keep it a low body experience. Like to think of the spine as your hose. You want to keep the hose open so that the energy can move along the spine. Beautiful. Last 20 seconds. Nice deep inhale at center. Suspend the breath, squeeze the root lock, moving the energy up the spine, allowing the prana to be distributed throughout. And exhale, and once again resting in the awareness of that experience, just giving a moment for the body to integrate what you've done so far. Your job here is just to bear witness to whatever arises within you. Still staying actively engaged in your posture without slumping and giving up. Staying alert and aware. So, coming into rock pose, we're going to keep going with the spine. Remember, if you need to, you can just stay in easy pose. Your hands are along the thighs. They're anchored right where they are, and we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did in camel ride. You can always bring something under your heels, and that will make it a little bit more comfortable. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again, really make sure that the eyes are focused inward and that you're really moving from that navel power. So this time you're going to feel the spine maybe stretching a little bit more in the midsection. The action is happening a little bit more in the midsection. So if you stayed in easy pose, sitting cross-legged, you want to bring your hands to the knees as opposed to the shins so that the action can be very similar. Following the movement with the sound of the mantra of Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Last 10 seconds. You can move a little bit more deeply if you want, if it works in your body. And inhale deep. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock. Feel the energy moving up the spine. Consolidates. And exhale. And just rest there. We have about 5 exercises in rock pose, so at any point feel free to shake it out, stretch the legs out as you need to. So this next one is working on lateral flexibility of the spine, and you really want to think of yourself as really rooted at your base and moving from the navel rather than up in the upper body, which is easy to do. Keep the chin at a right angle, fingers forward, thumbs back, rooted. Inhale left, exhale right. Again, really anchor and really power the movement from the navel so that you can find your maximum extension in each direction. Remember that the head moves with the torso. The chin stays at a right angle to the body. This gives a really nice massage to the inner organs of the body. Last 20 seconds. Doing beautiful. And inhale deep at center. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock. Move the energy up the spine through the top of the head. Consolidate. And exhale. Rest. And just relax there. Just breathing long and deep. Witnessing whatever arises within you. So on this next one, the most important thing is we're going to start with the same startup point. So fingers forward, thumbs back, arms are parallel to the floor. What you're going to do is you're going to imagine yourself touching the wrists. If you can, great. But the thing that I want you to keep in mind is that you're not wanting to do this kind of a movement. That's not really going to help you. You really want to isolate the arms. Do the best you can to touch the wrists if you're able to. Make it really light. Let the breath be your vehicle. Inhale up, exhale down. Come back to parallel as opposed to all the way down, which is something that is easy to want to do. Imagine that the breath is propelling the movement. Do the best you can. I have found that this one in particular, if you have a tendency to carry tension in your neck and shoulders, this is really going to come up on this one. So give yourself permission to just do what you need. If it gets really tight, just come out, shake it out, and come right back in. Most important thing is move through it as best as you can. That's what's going to really break the pattern of tension in your body. It feels really opposite of what you think is going to happen, but trust me, it will. It might not be in this one, but it'll be in the next one. When you take a Kriya and you use it consistently, that's where it really shows up and really affects the tension and the holding patterns of the body. And you are there almost. Last 10 seconds. Doing beautiful. Inhale, suspend, stay connected, squeeze, consolidate, use the energy. Exhale, relax and rest, and just notice how the body receives that. You can always move it and, just do whatever you need. We've got one more in rock pose, so if this is still good for you, stay in rock pose. If not, just come out into easy pose. We're going to bring our arms straight out with the elbows straight. Inhale straight up above the head, exhale down. Root at your base. Really imagine those arms being nice and solid and allowing them to move through the breath. Again, neck lock is applied so that you're really stable in your core, and the only thing that's moving are the arms through the inspiration of the breath. Doing beautiful. Last 15 seconds. Inhale up. Squeeze the root leg. Move the energy. Allow it. Consolidate it. Exhale, release, relax, and just receive. And go ahead and slowly come out of the posture as you simply shake the legs out. We're going to take a little integrative moment here. So if you need to, hug knees in, rock side to side, and just rest in corpse pose once again. And if you feel any pain or strain in the lower back in corpse pose, just allow yourself to bend the knees, or maybe bring a blanket or a pillow underneath the knees to just give it a little bit of a relaxation, and it'll ease the tension in the lower back for you. And we're going to keep going, moving the energies through the Kriya. Bring your chin in, rock up and down on the spine as you hug the knees into the chest, coming all the way over, back into easy pose. So we're going to end by just opening up the higher centers, which you're probably ready to do after those last two. We're going to do alternate shoulder shrugs. Your hands are on the knees, and we're inhaling as you lift the left shoulder, exhale as you lift the right. So it's like a seesaw motion. Inhale left and exhale right. Really think of shrugging and allowing the breath to lift. Keep the chin at a right angle to the body. It's easy for the chin to want to rise on this one. Last 10 seconds. Doing beautiful. And inhale up. Exhale, relax and rest and just notice. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time opposite breath patterns. So inhale right, exhale left. Now what you want to notice is that you really want to disengage everything. You want to be able to isolate the shoulders as best as you can. So sometimes you'll see that people really try to bring everything up. You really want to just make it relax. Inhale right, exhale left. So even if you're not moving as big, that doesn't matter. Just try to really isolate the shoulders. The last 10 seconds, doing beautiful, almost there. And inhale both up. Exhale down, relax and rest, and just notice how the body receives that. Now we're going to move into double shoulder lifts. So same thing, except that we're doing both up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now you can really shrug those shoulders down, shake all the tension out of the body. Release all those holding patterns in the neck and shoulder area. Inhaling Sat, exhaling. Now I'm using all the tools for deeper benefits. Remember, you are always working within the limits of your own body. Pain is not gain, pain is wisdom. Work in a pain-free range of motion. Discomfort is okay. Challenge is okay. It's very welcome. Last 10 seconds. Doing beautiful. And inhale up. Squeeze tight, tight, tight. Exhale down and relax and rest and receive. Now, hands are on the knees once again. We're going to work with the thyroid and the parathyroid, isolating the neck. We're going to inhale left and exhale right. Really, again, the whole body is stable. The only thing that's moving is the neck, side to side, finding your maximum expression of movement. Inhale left, exhale right, chin at a right angle to the body. Inhale, center. Exhale. We're going to do the same thing but opposite breath. So this time we inhale right, exhale left. And once again, inhale deep at center. Exhale, relax and rest in the awareness of that experience. Now please go ahead and shake the legs out. Shake them out. Windshield wipers. We're going to end with frog pose. And frog pose, wherever you are with it, do the best you can. Again, I have a video that walks you through all the basics of how you can support yourself depending on where you are. We're going to do 27 frog poses because we're doing half time for the Kriya. So as a reminder, ideally your heels are together, fingertips, arms between the legs. If you need to separate the heels, that's quite all right. The main thing is that you want to really keep your spine straight, right? So we inhale as we Head comes up, hips rise, heels stay up the entire movement. Exhale down. That is one. You want to move with power and use the breath in a powerful way. So you inhale up and exhale down. Remember to make sure that your head comes up as the hips come down. Last one, inhale up, heels stay up, exhale as you slowly bring the heels down, slowly come out, stretch it out. And you may be doing it a little bit slower, and that's okay. Start where you are, always grow from that place. So this is the end of our Kriya. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to end with a really beautiful meditation, the Laya yoga meditation. So I want to invite you to know that this is a place where everything happens for you. Make yourself as comfortable as you can to really relax, let go, and receive back. We're going to relax into Savasana and allow yourself to simply rest and receive. Make sure that your body is completely relaxed and receive the sound of the gong so that you can really receive a nice relaxation. And just opening to the sound current. just taking a nice breath in as you slowly bring your awareness back to the body on the mat. Eyes are still closed as you wiggle fingers and toes, rotating wrists and ankles in one direction and then in the other. Taking a nice deep inhale as you stretch, suspend the breath, reach and move. Big exhale. Rubbing palms over the heart. Bringing feet up in the air, rubbing soles of the feet together. Palms briskly and vigorously, getting yourself more fully into your body. We bring feet to the earth and palm the eyes, preparing eyes for the light. Opening eyes inside of the palms. Slowly releasing palms from the eyes and extending them out to the side for a cat stretch. Extending the legs. We bring the right knee in over to the left. Breathing long and deep as you stretch nicely. And reversing left knee in over to the right. Breathe long and deep. Hugging both knees to the chest. Stretch it out there. Rocking side to side. Bringing the chin in. Rocking up and down. One last time. Coming all the way forward on your next breath. We're going to end with a really beautiful meditation. So we're going to do a 3-minute meditation. So you have a little practice with it, and I'll have an 11-minute meditation video for you so you can work with this. And then there's the full-time video that will have an 11-minute version with the full time for the Kriya. So Laya yoga meditation, there's sound, there's body locks, there's visualization. There's a lot happening in this, so give yourself permission to be where you are with it. This is just an invitation to explore all the ways in which you can hold your attention. First thing, mantra. So the mantra is stated out loud. Ek Onkar Sat Nam Sri Wahe Guru. That's the full mantra, and I have an explanation of the mantra as well as the writing of the mantra itself on below the YouTube, so you can look at that. And what you're doing is you are using the sound. I think the biggest thing to remember is you're breathing through your navel. So when we use mantra, we're actually engaging the navel in a very specific way. So it's creating a specific rhythm of breath in our body system that then affects our brain in a very particular way. So I'm placing my hands here so you can see the body lock. So Ek draws the navel in, and you keep the navel in. Onkar, doing the diaphragm lock. So you're drawing the diaphragm, and the comes from the action of that. Satanam Siriwa, and then Hey Guru, you just kind of relax everything out. So Ekonkar Satanam Siriwa Hey Guru, Ekonkar Satanam Siriwa Hey Guru, Ekonkar Satanam Siriwa Hey Guru. So that's the mantra and the body locks. Now the visual. So you're imagining 3.5 spirals along the spine. So the visual that I want to give you is when you do Ek, you're actually opening the channel for the energy to begin to flow, the Kundalini energy to begin to flow from the base of your spine. So Ek, you're drawing that first spiral at the navel, Onkar. So it's kind of like Ekonkar finishes one, Satanam is the other at the heart, Siriwa at the throat, and then Hey Guru just winds up through the third eye and up. So again, remember it's all in the spine. But if you can keep that, there's a really beautiful meditation mantra that Guru Charan recorded that helps us stay with this particular mantra and it's really effective. So it'll really help you stay connected with And now inhale deep, suspending the breath as you squeeze the root lock, continuing to move the energy up the spine and the spiral with the sound current. Relax the lock. Exhale, completely suspend the breath out and squeeze the root lock, continuing to move the energy and the sound current. Relax the lock. Inhale deep. Stretch up, reach, reach. Exhale, shake it out. Bringing hands back down as you rest in the awareness of that experience. Noticing the breath, the sound current, all that is there for you. Sitting in gratitude with all of it, we send our practice as a gift and send it out for all to receive as we draw palms together, pressing palms into each other, thumbs into the sternum. We inhale deep, suspending the breath as you just draw your awareness maybe to a person or situation that you particularly would want to direct this energy to, and exhale. And let's send it out through the sunshine song. Inhale to end. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam. May the power of your 10 bodies always support you to recover your full self. May it help you use all of your amazing tools for your highest possibility and the highest possibility of those around you. Satnam. And just bowing to yourself, to each other, to the experience, as you bring the experience from your head into your heart. Satnam. May this Kriya serve you well.